Alright guys, welcome back to Card Magic 6, and today's video is going to be a different kind of video. I haven't done a video like this before. This is just a tutorial on Murphy's Magic's 4-ace little routine that they posted on their Instagram. I don't know if they posted it on other social medias, but I didn't check. But this was on their Instagram. This was a 4-ace routine done by one of the members of Murphy's. So I'll put a video up after I'm done talking a bit, and then you can see basically the whole clip of what he did and everything, and then I'm going to teach it to you guys. And so anyway, let's get into the clip. Here we go.
Hey gang, today we're going to do something a little different with the Queen of Hearts. I want you to watch this. This is really cool. If I take the Queen and hold it right here, okay, give it a blow, it changes to an ace, which changes into 4 aces. Now watch close. I'm going to take those aces and place them into 4 different spots in this deck. Okay, I just want you to see that they really are in 4 different spots. When I place them in there and mix them up, they really are getting mixed up in the deck. Okay, we're going to give them, I don't even know, the cards are going in every direction. It doesn't really matter. Watch this. This is the craziest thing I do. This is real sleight of hand. Watch these fingers. Are you ready? I'm not even looking. You saw it. I put them in 4 distinct places in the deck here. I'll remove the card from each position where I placed my fingers. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is magic. 1, 2, 3. That's all 4 aces from a shuffled deck of cards. That's it. Bye.
Okay, so you saw the clip over there, basically, and again, he did it very well. I think it's pretty decent, except the ending. The ending was not my favorite, of course, but other than that, it was pretty simple, pretty easy to do. He did screw up, and if you did catch it, you probably saw during the the overhand shuffle, or around that, yeah, where he screwed up a bit there. That was a big factor to, just give away where the aces were. So anyway, that's, besides the fact, it was pretty easy to still pick up. So anyway, I'll explain it to you right here of what he did. So he used the Cherry Casinos, of course, a great deck to use, since it comes with a double backer, and it's a good deck in general. But yeah, so he needed a double backer for the beginning of the trick. So if you want, you go ahead and you grab a deck with a double backer, and here is what your setup will look like. So just to show here, he had 3 aces, alright, is what he put first. So we had 3 aces face up, alright, on top of the deck. Alright, so you have 3 aces there. And then he decided to put 1 face down ace. Okay, so you have the 3 face up and 1 face down ace, like that. Then he had his face-up card, which was the Queen of Hearts, right, in the beginning. So he puts that on top of all the aces. And then the double backer that goes right on top of all that. So you have double backer, the Queen of Hearts, face-down ace, and then 3 face-up aces. Alright, so once you get that, then it's simple. Alright, first thing he did, he went ahead and did his double lift like this, show the Queen of Hearts. So he did a double, of course, a double lift with the double backer. He shows it as 1 card, because once you do it with a double backer, again, you can show it as 1, since that's the double backer. And you go ahead and you flip it over, right? So it would be easy. But instead of him just doing a double and then flipping it back as a double, he flips it as a double, right? And then he picks up all 6 cards at once, and then does a 6-card flip from here. So as you can see here, all 3 aces, plus the 4th ace that's face down, the double backer and the Queen of Hearts. He picks them all up at once now from here, and then he flips them all at once. Alright, so he does a double lift, and then he goes ahead and does a 6-card lift, and then turns that over. Alright, which leaves you now here with 3 face down aces and 1 face up ace. Alright, which then he goes into doing a double from here again, and he turns it over, and then he shows it as 1 ace, of course, and then from here what he ends up doing is a little reveal like that. That's all he does. Very, very simple. All he does is pull down the card from here like that. That would show these 2 aces on the deck, and then from here, he had a double. Of course, he did a double lift of the aces, and he just had to spread his fingers out just to show those 2. So once you get that, that's pretty simple, right? So very nice 4-ace reveal by him. And then once you do that, he does a fan, and he does a face-up fan, right? Because what he tends to do here is he does the face-up fan, of course not revealing the double backer. Right, he gets all 4 aces in, which was his plan. Then to go ahead and square or like close the fan up. Alright, he even shows it to the camera saying, okay, here it is. And then what he does here is he closes up, like he drops this packet on top here. He makes this go over the aces like this, and then tends to do a Hindu shuffle. So I'll leave a link in the description box of how to do the Hindu shuffle control. But basically it looks something like this. Alright, which allows him to get all of those aces to the top. And then he simply does an overhand shuffle, which gets all 4 aces to the bottom of the deck. Alright, in my opinion, instead of doing all that, he could have just done a fan like this, put the 4 aces in, close them up, and then do a Hindu shuffle, which would have got them straight to the bottom. Would have made it a bit quicker. But he did this extra, and then, you know, he goes ahead and just shuffles down the cards like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then just continue shuffling. You know, that gets all 4 aces to the bottom. Now he did a bit of a screw up somewhere. I think it was in the overhand shuffle where cards flew out, and one was an ace, where he thought he put it on the bottom, or sorry, he put it on the top, checked it out, and then he put it on the bottom because it was an ace, of course. And so then from there, you know, he got all 4 aces. Now he just had to do this little finger thing like this. And then that was it, basically. So once he had all these 4 fingers inside, he went ahead and started plucking cards from the bottom. Alright, this was the weirdest thing in my life I've ever seen. But like, in my opinion, this was probably the dumbest thing he did. This was obviously the ending. I hate doing it myself, so I'm not going to do it. But it's also a bit weird. But yeah, so that's how he then plucked out all the 4 aces into his hand. Again, he just had to, you know, riffle the cards, stick in 4 fingers, and then he would pluck all of them from the bottom, basically. So he would bring the the bottom packet up, and then just kind of get them from there. But yeah, so that's basically it. That's basically the entire routine he did, and I think it's a pretty good routine. So for, you know, if you're trying to practice, then definitely this is something you can practice with and, you know, have fun with. But anyway, guys, I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Leave a comment down below on what I should do next. And I'll see you in another video. Bye.